Good morning. Today we're going to work on a 2006 VTX 1300 Retro. They're great bikes. Honda really hit it out of the park with these VTXs. We're going to do the rear disc brakes. This bike has bags on it, so I'll move the bags and we will remove and install on this VTX 1300. So with that, let's get started. And I do appreciate you guys, your support. Thumbs up, leave a comment, and thank you. All right, let me just move this saddlebag out of our way. It's pretty simple. Couple straps. There we go. That wasn't bad at all. All right, we're in the back of the bike. I moved the bags up. And what I need to do is to get the bike off the ground. I like to be able to rotate the wheel. Same thing as we did in the front. We'll use the auto jack, pivot it. All I want to do is so the wheel can spin. It's a great way to clean your rims too. All right, there you go. Just enough to let it spin. And that's that. With some air, I'm just going to... With the right screwdriver, look at the size, squarely push in. So I'm going to grab my Craftsman Impact. I'm going to change the Phillips to a straight blade. Great tool to have in the toolbox, just for these occasions. Comes with 4 bits and it gets the job done. Now this hasn't been removed in quite some time. I don't want to strip it, I don't want to force it. So what we do is this impact, squarely get it in there. You can see they're great bits. And this is loaded, so when you put it on there, now you turn it counterclockwise. The right tool for the right job. That impact helps. Now with the right screwdriver, let's remove the cap. Same. There's your cap. Let's put that aside. Now with a 5mm Allen head on the socket, let's remove this pin. Squarely. You can tell if that cap comes off a little difficult, this will follow suit. But it's a good idea to have that cap. It protects these threads. Alright, we got that unthreaded. Now I'm going to pull the pin. The rear pad will drop. Okay, it's just halfway. There's the rear pad. Put it down. Pull the pin all the way. And you'll see it anchors right there. Alright, with that, I'm going to collapse this piston a little bit. Little brake tool. Gives yourself a little room. When you have this angle on it, you can get to this. This is a single, the rear, so it's no big problem. Okay, I collapsed the piston. What I'm going to do is remove this and rotate it up and slide the pad out that way. And then the back pad came out easily. This front one, we got to rotate this up a little bit. Now watch. Alright, now we rotated that a little bit and I got the plate right out of there. If you look close, you'll see this is where the pad clips in. What I'm going to do is just all I'm doing is servicing these, taking the edge off and then cleaning them up. Right, take my little sanding block. All I'm really doing is taking the edge off it. The edge has been taken off it. You don't have to do no more than that. So now we know we have this pad right here. This is the first pad. Okay, we put that down. Now this is the rear pad. Same thing. Clean it up, take the edge off. Alright, we'll put that down. I always put everything on the floor as it came off the bike. So I know the front pads to the right side, the inside pads to the left side, the pin is right there. With the pin, this is us right here. It's not bad. That's just with a wire brush, anything that's too crazy. You don't want to get too carried away because this has a coating on it. So just anything that's heavy. I'll get some 4-0 steel wool. Little air. Little air on the pad. Alright. Okay, we got that. What I'm going to go for first is this pad here, which is the outside. This is the one that gave us the problem, and that's why we loosened this up. So with that, let's see what we got. Slide it in. You'll see where it anchors right there. So we know we got that. All right. Take this. Start that up. Just put that in place, and now we got it. Now you can see that's the pad anchored right there. And then you push it up, and there's your pin. The bolt is in place. Now we got this pad, the same thing. Push this in. Back pad, you'll see, same thing if you look at it. The back one's the easy one. It was just front one that got in the way. With the 5mm, let's tighten this up. There we go. Spin the wheel, everything is nice. All right, now the 12mm. Yeah, it seems like this outside pad gets in the way when you want to remove it. So just unloosen this and tilt it up a little bit, and the pad is free. Always take a look at what you're doing when you're taking it apart. Most times, you'll figure it out. Don't get crazy, and don't forget your cap. Alright. And be conscious about when you took it apart. This was tight, but that's all it takes. Now, you would hear anything funny. If those pads weren't in there right, you would hear it. With that, let's pump up the pedal. You got to remember, you collapse those pistons when you installed these pads. Take about 10, 15 pumps. You'll feel it. There you go. You want to make sure you do that. You don't want to surprise nobody. They leave your garage and all of a sudden they go to stop, not so good. With that, we did the disc brake pads on a VTX 1300. Anybody could do them, and it is rewarding to do your own work. Now, any questions, just ask, leave a comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. Thank you, ride safe, and have a great day.